turn left. So which mirror should you use?
Middle of
And what's the reason for that?
Sorry?
What's going to happen if you don't check your mirrors? Clutch up, please. Clutch up. Right, now clutch down. Okay, sorry, that was my bad. I said I was going to talk you through it. So can you remember the reasons that we don't want to, especially coming down a hill, we don't want to put our clutch down too soon?
I felt like I got really fast there.
Yeah.
I was braking really hard.
Yep, so we're losing engine braking, aren't we? And what's the dangers of that?
Again, I could end up over the white line and on a busy road like this. I'm going to be eating that roast dinner through a straw, isn't I? Right at the lights.
So I'm going to turn right at the lights. So when you put your clutch down then,
Yeah.
that was a really good time.
Was it?
Yeah, because you see we didn't come up too fast, which meant that we didn't end up in the back of that car.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we use the same sort of timing as you're approaching your T-junctions as well.
Oh, right. I like these things that are very similar because I can easily remember, aren't they?
That's it.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. There, how did you judge whether it was going to be safe for you to cross or not?
Oh, I'm really good with that. Walk from one curb to the other. No matter the slow stop as well.
So again, that's another thing that's you can use the same for T-junctions.
And turning left.
And we're going to turn left, okay?
I don't need to indicate here.
Yeah, you need to indicate. What happens if there's a pedestrian standing on the path? You know, cars might know where you're going, but people aren't going to know. So remember the Okay, so there you tried to steer. We're going to turn left, okay? You tried to steer and change gear at the same time, which meant that we went a little bit too far over to the left. Can you think of the dangers of that?
I thought I was going to go from the pavement.
Yeah.
I thought I could multitask, but obviously I can't. And turning left.
And we're going to turn left, okay? Okay, so on the next emerge,
Yeah.
I'm going to guide you onto a ring to change gear.
Guide me.
Yeah.
Tell me you mean.
Tell you,
All right.
guide you.
Indicate here for pedestrians.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I want, when we come out into the new road, I want you to have straightened your wheels before you change gear, okay? And then that's going to stop us steering.
Can you just remind me and
too
just
far
tell me
over.
when to change gear afterwards?
Yeah, I will do.
Easier. I've got a lousy memory.
Okay. So we're going to straighten up, and now we can change gear.
Oh,
Okay.
and we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. Okay. So do you feel you're much more in control?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't swerve into the curb there, did I?
Yeah. So what are the dangers of trying to steer and change gear at the same time?
Well, I don't think the people in church who own them cars would be saying many prayers, would they?
Yeah.
relax now. Just look for some problem.
Okay.
So how did I do?
Yeah, it was really good. Can you see the similarities with your other driving, for instance, turning left and right, how they relate to
Oh, them links you were making?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know I could make them.
so it's a good way, if you're confident with your turning left and right, so turning in, approaching to turn into roads, then all of those references, you can link them to emerging as well, to get you checking your mirrors at the right time, slowing down at the right time.
You know, if I'm turning right over the merge
Yeah,
and I've got a vehicle coming from my left,
yeah,
I had an argument with my wife because she's learning to drive at the moment.
okay,
I said you've only got to be able to walk from one curve to the other without making a slow stop or swerve. She says you have to walk over and walk back, her instructor said.
yeah. Unfortunately for you, your wife is right.
Oh jeez, that'll be good. Okay, we'll break up there. Yeah, it was good. God, watch me be a better though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I managed to make 2 turns before you spotted the mirrors, yeah? You shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't have to ask me if I checked my mirrors in the new
you
road,
should be
yeah?
watching
Yeah, and then you kind of hung on to the mirrors too long, didn't
it.
you?
Yeah,
You kept asking me all the time, you're going to do my head in, yeah?
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, I've got my
it's
test coming up, haven't I, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, ask me on the next one what
Mm.
mirrors I'm going to check. Make sure I check them. Ask me the reasons why.
Mhm.
And then just,
You do it, leave it.
well, maybe just say, I'm going to sit back and watch you on the next one,
Yeah.
yeah? And if I get it right, then leave it.
Back off it.
Yeah?
Okay.
Make sense?
Definitely.
Well, no. That's very good. Very good. You made the links very well, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, with the left to centre, I knew that you knew I wasn't left to centre, because otherwise you wouldn't be telling me you were starting to tell me to steer to the right, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be doing that if you didn't know it, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, so if you feel in your own mind that I'm not left to centre, all you do is a quick look in there, you see I was practically nearly next to the curb anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
If you feel it's wrong, it probably is,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah?
Yeah.
But you handled it quite well afterwards. On the right hand turn you made a nice link. I did there's a white line down the road, didn't I? That I could,
Yeah. That's very true.
yeah? Yeah, something else I was going to say. Yeah, when I come up too fast, if you've got time, you can always say to me, stop. But if I don't stop, treat me like a learner, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
But when you hit that brake, I don't mind always hitting the windscreen, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, just brake, you know, as hard as you need to do to stop the car
Yeah.
safely, yeah?
Yeah.
You see a lot of instructors, you know, when the pupils make an error, they're not making the error on purpose.
Mm.
And
Do
they
an
think,
emergency stop
oh,
and
they think
start.
I'm going to teach them a lesson and jam the brake on.
Yeah.
That's woke you up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't, yeah? And most of the time there's probably a car behind them, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's very important to tell me that you have actually used
Yeah.
the brake on me, yeah? Or even if you give me a verbal command, it's very important to make it clear why you've had to give it, yeah?
Yeah.
And you could even ask me, you know, how am I going to help you to avoid having to do that again, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to come up a little bit slower next time, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
And breathe.